Well, thanks so much, Pharrell. Keep on rocking in the free world and do.
Well, actually.
That works. Well, actually works.
Well, no. Well, actually, I've got some questions for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, this is very exciting, Pharrell.
Yeah.
Should we end the Nardwuar? Okay, continue on.
Oh, no, we continue on. Is this
Dual
one on?
mic action.
Oh, yeah. Dual mic action situation. So, who are you?
Nardwuar the Human Serviette.
Okay. And where are you from?
Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Speaking here to Pharrell. Wait a second. I don't even have good mic technique. I got working here and talking to Pharrell.
That's right. So, welcome to Austin, Texas, in the United States of America.
Yes, I love Austin, Texas. It's got great food, like the Blue Ribbon, where I saw the guys from Swisha House.
How can I compete with that? Okay. So, Mr. Serviette, Mr. Human Serviette, I hear you have an obsession with cheese. So, I got you this cheesy bow tie.
Oh, amazing. Oh, this is incredible. Thank you, Pharrell. And not only is... This is no joke on the cheese. You did not spare any... Wow, thank you. So yes, I got a disease. I'm addicted to cheese. Courtney Love said the only way to lose weight is to stop eating cheese, and that's why I'm trying to eat some cheese. I love it. I love the cheese.
So, Mr. Human Serviette, right off the bat, I heard you just got an iPhone.
Yes, I did for the very first time. I've had cell phones actually since 1999, but I've indulged in the iPhone. And actually right now, I'm going to have to phone and get my data plan upgraded because I've been tweet picking so many different pictures. In fact, I bumped into a good friend of yours, Earl Sweatshirt, at the Omni Hotel, Pharrell. It's amazing who you bump into. And I'm just honored to bump into you. And the Mass Appeal people are here too with all this camera action.
Okay, so I got you a little something for your new iPhone. It's a Lionsgate Bridge iPhone case.
Oh my God, this is incredible.
Can you please?
This is the Lionsgate Bridge from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Can you tell these people what this means to you?
Well, this is incredible, the Lionsgate Bridge, because I did a project in high school, and it's actually available on the internet about the Lionsgate Bridge, and also I did one in university, too. And the Lionsgate Bridge in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, was built by the Guinness family, who do Guinness...
Book of World Records?
Alcohol. Guinness alcohol. Like alcohol dudes built this bridge. And at one time, years ago, a guy jumped off the bridge. He survived. And in Hollywood, offered him a job as a stuntman. He became a very famous stuntman. I don't urge people to jump off the Lionsgate Bridge. But this is actually a landmark in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And it was opened, I think, in about like 1937. Thank you, Pharrell. I appreciate this because I love wearing Canada on my body.
So... here's another gift for you. It's a book called The Peter Principle.
This is incredible. This actually is, Pharrell, written by Raymond Hall. And Raymond Hall wrote a book with my mom called Gastown's Gassy Jack. And my mom was the person that inspired me to get involved in journalism. I've never read The Peter Principle, but I knew that Raymond Hall had written it, and it's an amazing book. Do you know much about The Peter Principle?
No, but you do, and that's why we're doing this interview, because we're going all the way there, buddy. This is just getting started.
That's my mom's co-write. That's amazing. Raymond Hall, rest in peace, but still, he co-wrote the book Gastown's Gassy Jack by my mom. Thank you, Pharrell. This is incredible, because I had no idea about this book, i.e. I've never actually seen it. I've only never dug deep for it.
Well, speaking of digging deep, what is the gassy part of this thing denote?
Well, Gassy Jack was the first settler in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. He opened up a saloon. And people called him Gassy because...
he was farting all the time?
No, because he talked a lot. Gassy Jack, that's what it was. He was a saloon keeper that talked a lot. So when I actually interviewed the Gift of Gab, the rapper, I said, hey, are you gassy? Are you gassy? And eventually I had to say, are you talky? And of course he is talky. So yes, Gassy Jack, Gaston's Gassy Jack, ties in to Raymond Hall, ties into I got a disease, I got addicted to cheese, ties into the iPhone case and the Lionsgate Bridge. Thank you, Pharrell. This is amazing what you've done here. You even have a clipboard.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do, because we're just getting started.
A lot better than the N.E.R.D notes, like these DIY N.E.R.D notes. I'm throwing these away right now.
Well, we're just getting started talking about cheese and Jack that farted. Okay, so, well, don't you want to talk about like Vancouver and the history of hip hop there and the influence that hip hop's had on Vancouver?
Well, this is something that's really near and dear to me. There's a brand new movie out called Sample This, all about the incredible bongo
Band.
The Incredible Bongo Band, and they recorded that record. It's been sampled all throughout hip hop in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
So are you psychic or are you setting me up? Because we have this for you right now.
No way. This is the original. This is so rare. Oh my goodness.
We're not fucking around, bro.
This is the real deal. This is like an eBay
Oh,
score.
this is the real deal, bro.
You
This
went
is
to
the real
some
deal.
expense to get this.
Oh, we're not fucking around.
But basically, my premise here is, and I don't know, do you accept this? This has been sampled more than anything, pretty much, in hip hop. And it was recorded in Vancouver. So, Pharrell, does this kind of mean that Vancouver is ground zero for hip hop?
I mean, it seems to me that this would be true.
Yeah, because when I interviewed Africa Bambaataa, he didn't believe me that it was recorded in Vancouver. He thought that I wrote that on the record. So, thank you for validating that, Pharrell. What Pharrell says is true.
So I can't understand why Mr. Bambaataa would not see that as being the truth. But, you know.
Maybe he just didn't believe me. Do you have a hard time believing me, Pharrell, now that I've been contributing to I Am Other? Do you believe me? Like, do you have a hard time believing me?
No. I mean, I think you are definitely a genius freak of nature when it comes to music and it comes to history. Whoever you have doing research needs to, you know, consider a job for the CIA.
Thank you.
Well, we're not done because I found this song that I think may be the origin of what we call ratchet music today. This may have been Too Short's inspiration. This is the cover of the sheet music for Here's a Hoe, Vancouver, written in 1914.
No way. Here's a hoe.
Here is a hoe.
Wait a second.
Nigga, what?
What can you tell me about this? Is amazing.
No, what can you tell me about it?
Well, first off, I love the font. It looks incredible. Like this, this is. Actually, can you read music, Pharrell? I've always wondered this.
Percussion.
Like, can we sing this right now? What is it?
I couldn't sing this.
Wine in the cup, Vancouver. This is amazing. This is. Here's a hoe, This is.
Sing it again.
Here's a hoe, Vancouver.
No, sing that part again.
Wine in the cup, Vancouver.
Ho.
And there's
Ho.
warmth in my heart for
Ho.
you.
Ho.
While
Ho.
I drink
Ho.
your breath,
Ho.
your youth, your
Ho.
youth,
Ho.
your youth,
Strip
your
it down,
wealth,
strip
and
it
the
down.
things
Ho.
that you will
Ho.
do,
Ho.
and things
Ho.
that you will.
Ho.
Vancouver is the bunniest with a hand on my hip of the lip. This is incredible. How many? You are amazing, Pharrell. In the early days.
Oh, we're not fucking around, bro.
That's the verb lord. Was there a lot of beatboxing?
Nardwuar, don't say that word again.
But this is incredible. I've never ever seen this before, and the font is amazing, and the lyrics. And this is a possibility for a cover for my band, The Evaporators. Well, actually, I think we just laid down the definitive version right there.
Oh,
Pharrell.
you got to do it. How? Yeah, and you got to say ho like that. You can't say ho.
Okay, thank
you.
you.
Say how?
Teach me, a wise one.
How? It's
How?
almost saying like H-O-U-T, like hout, but take off the T. How? And then you got to like scrunch your nose up. How? And shake your head left to the right. Like you're like saying no. Like
I
you're not
love
sure.
it. I love
And then
it.
you have to like on the opposite beat, you have to lift your shoulders. So, how? There's your demonstration. Okay. So that's the shit. Do it again.
I failed piano lessons. I don't know what this got to do with piano. Yeah. I can never do something twice. But thank you for enjoying that, Pharrell. And again, just in case people are wondering, Pharrell.
Oh, do you think we're done?
No, I don't think we're done.
Oh, we're not done, my friend.
Okay, we're not done.
We're not fucking
But just
around.
to remind the people what's going on.
Well,
We started the interview, and now you've sort of taken over with a clipboard and giving me amazing gifts here. Thank you. And stuff I have no idea about.
But we're not done because I secretly know who you think about late at night, my friend, when no one else is looking. Her name is Heather Locklear.
Oh, my God. Where, Pharrell?
Oh, look at those puppies. They're jumping the fence, my friend.
This is, can you hold this up to show to people? I hope you have cutaways of all
You better
these.
get the lotion ready for this one.
Now, this is incredible.
Late at night.
This is incredible because it's my dream to be poolside with Heather Locklear all these years. I had a goal in life. There were maybe 3 or 4 things. Number 1, try to get an interview with Nirvana. I got an interview with Kurt Cobain. Number 2, try to get an interview with Bill Clinton. I failed because I was removed from the press conference before I could ask him a question. Number 3, to get an interview with Neil Young. Asked him twice, both times he said no. And number 4 was to party poolside with Heather Locklear. And this, now, thank you for providing this. I will be able to party with her poolside. This is incredible. Yes, this is my dream, Heather Locklear.
And let me just tell you, with some of these angles, you're going to get a lot of mileage.
What is the closest you've got to Heather Locklear? What is the closest you've got? Remember she was on TJ Hooker and stuff. What's the closest you've got?
Yeah, I've seen her, but I mean,
Where did you see her?
I've seen her around. I've seen her at dinners. I've seen her, just on the scene. But look.
Are you saying anything to her?
No. But now that I know, your obsession with her, I can just, maybe just say, have a buddy who's.
So when you're on the scene and you see Heather Locklear, you don't feel like talking to her at all?
Well, you don't want to, I don't bother people. But I tell you what, listen, more importantly, what we've just given you is new material.
I really appreciate that. And it'll work really well poolside, too. Thank you.
Try not to put too many miles on the fist. Okay.
Boom. I mean, this is my life right here.
But
you're showing me my life. There's not much left of my life.
Here's a hoe. There's also N.E.R.D. oil.
N.E.R.D. oil.
Do you know about this?
No, I don't know about N.E.R.D.
So
oil.
let me just tell you something that you don't know yet. Okay. So I know there's been a lot of speculation about the origin of your name and that you claim to you've made it up. But I know that it's actually a biblical name. In the New Testament, John 12, 1 to 10, 6 days before the Passover, Jesus arrives in Bethany. In Bethany, Mary, sister of Lazarus, uses a pint of pure nard to anoint Jesus' feet. This here is a vial of nard oil, and it smells nice too. Oh, yeah. And maybe you should start your own perfume line. It's profitable.
Boom. The N.E.R.D.
Yes.
And what's amazing about this, the reason I kind of thought you about perfumes, because doesn't that look like a spaceship?
Yeah, that you're in.
I mean, and what's really sad is like Pharrell has gone through my life story. That's the sad part. It's fun going through Pharrell's story because all those neat twists and turns. But my story, it's not too
amazing.
fun.
Your story's amazing.
But it's not too fun to dig deep, and I really appreciate that,
Well,
Pharrell. Thank you, Pharrell. That's. Maybe I should have put this on before I hugged you. Sorry about that. You probably have some N.E.R.D. schmells. I also play in a band, the Evaporators, as you mentioned, and we can actually cover this song. It's incredible.
Yeah, I've seen your video.
Yeah, I got a disease. I'm addicted to cheese. We could probably cover this. After we played the gig yesterday here at South by Southwest.
I heard the song, Don't Tell Me Who My Friends Are, or something like that. What's that song?
I don't need my friends to tell me who my friends are. That's the song, yeah.
Yeah.
And that particular song, I don't need my friends to tell my friends. It was the last song we do in Evaporators. And when we play a gig, we always get the audience and jump up and down, and I dive in the audience. And at the end of every gig, you got to respect the audience, don't you, Pharrell?
For sure, 100%.
What do you do to respect the audience? Like I always heard, always respect the front row. If somebody's in the front row, give it to the front row. What are your tips for the audience?
I respect every human being that's in that building that paid for a ticket.
And after the gig, you want to give them special respect. So after the gig, remember, I've been all over the place, running, and people have been holding me. So I said, Pharrell, to the people assembled in the audience, said, for anybody that touches me, I'm going to give you a button, a free button. And then somebody yelled out, how about some Nardwuar wet naps? That would be the equivalent of something that they would like, because they could get rid of the N.E.R.D. smell. So that's what I would want to do.
So my producers are saying that we need to rush to the commercials. So listen, I'm happy that I was able to interview today. And
And let's just not stop here. This is what I find sometimes troubling, is the fact that I am not appreciative of things that perhaps I am encountering. And I'm just honored to be able to contribute to your channel. I Am Other there, Pharrell Williams. It's a great platform. And for you to take a chance on Nardwuar, the human serviette. If Nardwuar can do it, anybody can do it. I'm right here beside Pharrell Williams. And just aside from all the great music that Pharrell's created, Pharrell has been a bearer. And let's recap again of all the great things. The cheese that was presented to me, Pharrell Williams. This is incredible. The cheese. A cheese bow tie. The sheet music to
how
Vancouver style, plus the book, The Peter Principle, right here.
and Anthony Hall.
The book, The Peter Principle, co-written by Raymond Hall, who wrote a book with my mom, and in this book influenced Awkward Black Girl, that's on I Am Other, and I'm on I Am Other, so basically my mom's responsible for I Am Other. Thank you, moms. Moms are great, aren't they?
Moms are awesome.
And also
Especially when
this
they write
thing
into the
here
newspaper
that
about your
helps
picture being
demonstrate, and I really appreciate you being on my team on this. This is the Incredible Bongo Band, one of the most sampled important bands for hip-hop ever, recorded in Vancouver, new movie out called Sample This. You can check out the whole history about it. And you have verified, Pharrell. Thank you. More than anything else, you verified the importance of this beat, and it was recorded in Vancouver. I love 45s, and I love this version here too, especially because it's like, it's a 45. I like the feel, like this, just the feel and the, doesn't it feel nice there?
Yeah.
And the perfume, the N.E.R.D. perfume that has some historical significance
That
to
is
it.
the elixir, my friend. That has pheromones in it. They will be chasing you and howling outside of your door like wolves.
And then this right here to prepare me for just, I don't know what this will prepare me for, but
You know what it prepares you for, my friend?
Ba-boom.
Strengthening the grip.
Ba-boom. Most importantly, the gift of you, Pharrell Williams. Thank you for the gift of yourself to give me these gifts. I really appreciate that.
Thank you. And on that note, doot doodle doot.
Pharrell Williams.
Okay, cool. See you later. Microphone, someone?